I had to do a cleanup. If you've watched some of the videos here on Indian Trace, and I thank you for tuning into Indian Trace, you're going to see through the series I just put up about the amazing day that I just had, which is what you're getting ready to see. Now, I didn't film when I found these two little triangle thumb scrapers, and I love finding them. They're great pieces. And we'll see everything here, but I got to do it fairly quick. I gave away a couple of these, as I mentioned on video, and they just keep coming back. If you give, you give. Excuse me. If you give, you're gonna get. It's that simple. And if anybody doubts that, I mean, I need a chair here. See if I can do this. Look at this. Look at this. My focus is not working. All right. What you're looking at right there is one slamming day. Now I'm going to break this down into 3 groups and tell you what I got here and show you a close-up of them. But look at that. That is just too much to fit in a close frame, you know. So get ready to check this stuff out. All right, where should I start? I'm going to start on my dividing line right here, which is a line of pieces that I have across here that are all my heartbreaker pieces. And I want to show you those up close because those are what's going to go in my display, my big glass vase display at work. Just pieces that have, been close to my heart in terms of what I would have really loved them to be a full piece. And you can see why when we're looking at some of these, why they would be. Look at that. These points that you're looking at and everything came from Site 5 and Site 3. This is a piece of crystal. It was just so nice. Worked all around the edge. Sort of a Marble Mountain base. The tip is just missing on that. This was found at the Vulture. That's a heartbreaker. Worked all the way around there. I love it. I get this good quality crystal going on. Take a look at that. These are just heartbreakers, aren't they? And then a Guilford to finish that group out. Now granted, when I'm going to go through these, I'm going to go through these at the bottom because these ones at the bottom, and take a look at them, put a shout out. These got to move. They got to go. They got to go, and there's more over on the sides. I mean, I can't even fit it all. They got to go. Somebody who can't get out that much or just doesn't have the sites to go to or maybe disabled or whatever, hear this. Put a personal note in there. I'll get them to you. They got to go. You got to have some of this stuff. This is a way to just connect and make a connection with the majority race. Take a look at these. Yep, all in one day. Now, granted, there's probably about 16 credible artifacts that are not on here. Another 16. I gave them away to the landowner, as mentioned on one of the videos. She can give them to her grandkids who've just been delighted to know that this stuff is around. And, it doesn't matter to me. You're not going to exhaust it. I'm not trying to keep any secrets, relatively speaking. We all know how that goes. These pieces, I'm going to say goodbye to. I'm just going to get them out the door. And why do I do that? People say, why do you want to just do that? Give it all away. Well, because this is what will come back in. It's sort of a promise of God. It's sort of a spiritual law, but it hasn't failed. I keep getting completely overloaded. This has been the most incredible day. What you're looking at is part in consolidation of 67 artifacts. Now, I did not spend every single minute out in the fields that day. It wasn't like an all-day event. Crazy, right? Let me do this quickly so it doesn't last that long here on the video. Look at these points. These are out-the-door points. Smokers, too. Look at this. Nice stuff. These are from Notchville. Look at this one here. It's all worked on the bottom, sugar quartz. Some big crystal marl mountains. Worked all the way around. I'm just not going to take the time to lift them up right now. Give you an idea. These are all about 2 inches. Another one just missed it here. Nice. Then the 3 on the ends. And before I go to the smokers up top, I went out today to the arcade just to check it out. It wasn't close to being as ready as the other fields, but there were some sections that were ready just to check. I found these, another Heartbreakers going into the jar. Crystal. Love that. Look at that little piece. And then a great Guilford. Look at that. Nice piece, huh? That was this morning, for maybe just going out for like 1 hour. Now, these are on video, so I'm not going to take a whole long time, but I just wanted to let you see a close-up and a clean-up of them. This is a unique Guilford straight bass, pretty much. Look at this piece. Work thin for hafting. Unique material, too. That's a nice piece. Just incredible. That'll go in the collection. Look at the coloring on this point. Marl Mountain. My focus is working. I'm working real hard on focus and just getting some good angles, some artifacts on these. I'm looking at my time just burning, so I'm going to try to keep up. And some of these I've already documented the finds. But clean, take a different perspective. I mean, look at this piece. Seen before, but worth another look, you know. It's crazy. And as I say time and time again, from North Carolina all the way to California, I'm going to tell you what, this is how they provided for their families, their loved ones, their children. They were go-getters, nomadic. They were covering the woods and streams and forests. They were making it happen, you know, which is really cool. And we can still be connected with what they, you know, what their lives were, how they must have lived, and you know, get to know it and learn about it by coming across this stuff. Look at this, endless pieces. Great stuff. And the ones at the top just for personal and you know, some of them, some people say obvious reasons I'm keeping. But you know, there's personal favorites and stuff. Look at these. These 4 across the top are some just crazy smokers. This point was highlighted on video when there was that explosion. Go back and check it out. I think I named it something explosion. Great point and explosion or something. Look at that point. Then there was this point. I just loved the whole. Now these I'll just show you. Video's going a little longer than I wanted, but this just doesn't happen. I mean, it might happen with you guys, but this kind of day just does not happen often. So I'll take a little extra time to show you these super smokers that I call them. Just love it. Then there was this from the bottom portion of the hawk. Look at that. That was a nice piece of crystal. Of course, all the crystal around here is translucent as can be. I don't know if it's showing up. Oh yeah. Anyway, last piece was a smoking piece of crystal from Notchville. Just can't beat that. I mean, worked smooth everywhere. Anyway, that's full circle, and you know, what can I say? You guys just go out there, keep trying, keep studying the property, the land, getting to know it. I have to believe these things will open up for anybody that does the homework and just finds the right areas. It's crazy, isn't it? Keep this under 10 minutes, my gracious. I'll leave it at that with that perspective right there in that angle. Thanks again. It's a good thing to be able to share with a community that just loves artifacts. You guys have a great day, and I hope you find out there.